Hey guys, welcome to Triangle School. I'm Josh Moody. I got my buddy Mike here, and today we're going to be talking about the closed guard. We're going to do an entire series covering the majority of a blue belt test. So we're going to start today with some closed guard work. Pretty soon you guys will start seeing some side control, some mounts, some knee on bellies, some back control, all sorts of basic stuff that's going to help you towards earning your blue belt. But today, closed guard breaks. Guys, let's talk about the posture of closed guard first. I don't want Mike to have easy access to my head and my arms and everything. I don't want my butt high up in the air. I want all the exact opposite to that. So I want to take my hips and I want to put them down on my heels. I want my knees to be as wide or wider than his hips. I'd really like to be able to get his hips on the floor, and I'd like to pinch his hips with my thighs on the outside. I need to make sure that my back is up straight. I don't want to be rounded where it's very easy for him to pull me down, okay? Or even if my back's not round, but I'm just leaning forward, I don't have nearly the control that I have when I sit up, okay? If you have the flexibility, being on your toes is typically a smarter idea, okay? If you don't have the flexibility, you can start to work from here, but I highly recommend that you get comfortable being on your toes because I'm more agile here, okay? And I got some forward pressure. I'm gonna control his floating rib. So like right about his sternum, and I'm gonna drop down like, I don't know, maybe 2 inches towards his belly button, and then like 2 inches towards the side. And my palm will fit right on his hip, or right on his floating rib. You'll feel his rib cage with your palm. If you really like gi grips, you can grab the knot of his belt, and I can push that to the same angle, and it'll actually catch that same spot for you. So whether you want to do a no-gi palm or you want to grab the belt and punch that up there, both of these are good. What that's doing is stopping him from sitting up into me. Okay? If Mike tries to, if my hand's not there and Mike sits up, he goes and gets me. Oh no, it brings me back down. Oh, that's bad for me. But when I put something in between me and him, it's much more difficult for him to do a sit-up. Okay? I make sure my elbows are in line with his thighs. Arms too wide, they get kimura. Arms too narrow, they get triangled and arm barred. So I want my elbows in line with his thighs. I'm controlling his floating rib, my arms are in line with his thighs, and I want to pinch, I want to rivet his hip to the floor. I'm driving my fist through his hip, or my palm through his hip to the floor. You can also grab the pants right here, and that'll help give you an even more solid contact. All right, now I am going to bring my head forwards to bring my hips off my heels. And then I'm going to bring my right knee, whichever hand you're controlling his floating rib with, I want you to bring that same side knee right in his butt crack, right in his tailbone. We got to split the difference. My head goes forward, my knee slides to the middle of his crack, and now watch my left knee go back at a 45. Okay, my arms are straightened out here. And all I'm going to do to break his guard is arch my lower back like a cat. Or round my lower back like a cat, rather. And his guard pops open. I immediately pick my lead knee up, and I can connect my elbow to my knee. Inside, outside, it's your preference right now. Once we start moving, it'll matter which direction you go. But for right now, as long as my elbow is touching my knee, you're in good place. My hand is still going to manage his floating rib. My other hand is still managing this hip and this thigh. I don't want to get caught right here where he throws this leg over and now I'm in a triangle, right? My knee might help me, but it might not save me. Okay, so this hand is still managing his hip, managing his leg. If that leg starts swinging around, okay, my arm's inside of it to make sure that it doesn't go where it wants to. So I manage this floating rib with one of my hands. I manage his hip with the other hand. I rivet his hip to the floor, and I use my knees to hold them in place. I'm going to bring my head forward so I can slide my knee in the middle of his butt. And I'm going to bring my other knee out at a 45-degree angle. I push with my hands, and I round my lower back to pop his guard open. You see that motion right there? I go from right here to right there, and that's what creates enough for me to break his guard. My knee pops up, and I'm in my combat base. Okay. I'm on one foot and I'm on one knee. And I've got good balance here. Okay, in all four directions, I feel pretty comfortable. I can use my knee to my shoulder to be small here. I can bring my arm inside, my arm outside. Okay, but I'm protecting my inside space with this position, as well as giving me an offensive tool with my knee to drive forward, which you'll see more when we get to guard passing. Thanks for swinging through Strangle School. Please remember to like, share, comment, and subscribe. This time and every time, thank you for being here.